Okay, so what do you think? Do you like it? I kind of do. You know, I've never had short hair, ever. Um, Let me know in the comments if you like it or not. And don't just be nice, okay? So this has been quite a week. I've had some very, very strange, I have to bring them up actually, communications on, yeah, I'll just tell you about them. The last one though, I went after. I was like, no, we're not doing this. We're just not. Um, sometimes as a seller on eBay, you just got to stand your ground. So this week's episode is going to be about questions we get asked and eBay's return policy, right? So these two things happened on the same day. And I texted my daughter and I said, what is going on? So the first one came from a woman who alleged that she was allergic to fragrance and questioned me and asked me if I, add any kind of fragrance, if I use dryer sheets, whatever. And I responded back and said, no, I do not. In fact, in my own personal life, I don't. I have a Pura house filter that I use that has like lavender in it. That's it. Because when someone tells me they're allergic, which I really don't think she is, I think she just doesn't like the, what is that fabric softener or whatever people put in and they think it's cologne or perfume, whatever that is, it's gross. Whatever that is, yeah, I get it, because that stuff, it's not nice. It's chemical, people. You don't smell better, you just smell chemical. But anyway, so I answered her and she replied back, can you just answer my question? Do you use any kind of fragrances? And I said, no, again, Pura. She goes, well, I don't know what a Pura is. And I said, well, you can easily Google it. And then she wrote back again about the fabric softener. And I said, yes, I get it about the fabric softener. I don't know why people use that. I do not. And then she's like, can you just smell it? And I'm like, number one, where I'm at right now, I can't smell or taste too much anyway, so it wouldn't matter. This thing could have smelled like I dumped an entire bottle of perfume on it and I wouldn't have known. So, so then she writes back, and at this point, she's like, I'm not going to ask again. And at that point, I escalated that conversation. And then I told her, because number one, she purchased the item. And then she even said, I probably should have asked this ahead of time. And I was like, yes, you probably should have. And how about you just cancel? And she goes, well, I'm sure eBay will cancel it. Well, no, we're not playing that, sweetie. So I went in and I canceled the order, and then I immediately blocked her. And here's my reason. If you tell me you don't like smells, that's different. But if you tell me you're allergic, that's a whole different game plan. I'm not going to send something to your home when you're being such a on eBay about it, and you come up with some kind of an allergic reaction. No, thank you. You need to buy your clothes at JCPenney's or something. Really, don't get off the platforms. You just know, big fat no. Plus you're rude, entitled and rude. I didn't like it. So that happened. Shortly thereafter, I get a message from a woman. She doesn't ask, she tells me, get a yardstick or ruler and take a picture of the waist and the hip measurements of this certain top. Well, for the longest, I kind of just looked at it and first of all, I'm dealing from that first one, and I wanted to like snap back, and I didn't want to respond. And then I'm like, you know what? I respond to all of them. I don't let things usually go. I just feel that's being a good business person. So I responded with, I will measure them for you and give you the measurements. And she's like, fine, that's fine, because it's not in your description. You're right. because it's a top, and most people do not ask me for the waist and hip of a top. So I go and I get the measurements, give them to her, and crickets. Haven't heard from her since. A lot of times what happens, and I don't play around with these people, if they make me jump through hoops and send me lowball offers, no, I'm sorry. If you make me get up from my happy spot, go into my warehouse, dig through a bin, pull it out, get you your special measurement, no. And actually the day before that, for the love of God, okay, so I need a new phone. It's just like literally like one picture. Oh, you have too much photo. You don't have enough photo memory left. You can't do this, whatever. So anyway, I had a man text me about a pair of glasses, and he wanted a picture of the top, bottom, right, and left of the the little nose pieces. And of course, I responded, of course, nothing. But again, to me, it is customers. So I know a lot of you are like, I don't respond. That's fine. You don't have to. That's your job. That's your business. You can run it like you want. But I respond to things. And so yesterday, I get a return. I knew it was coming. It was for a pair of Tiffany glasses with case. I didn't think anything of it until I opened them up, and they were hold on, let me get them for you. So I get these glasses back. These are the same model of the glasses that I sold. These are disgusting. I'm gonna have to sanitize my whole area. But anyway, they are wobbly, like I did not send these, and they're stretched out. And I was angry about this. So I gave her half a refund because that's the most that I can give her. And I mean, like, even though we don't sell the lenses, anyway, I looked up her Facebook profile, and guess where these glasses are? These glasses are stretched on her fat head, just like this. And if you look at her eBay profile, these glasses are on her face. These ones, because these are the ones she sent back. These are hers. She is now wearing the new ones that I sent her. So today I opened up a case with eBay about it, and I sent them a letter, sent them an email, and I told them my little detective work, and she needs to be banned. You know what? We got to start standing up for this stuff, because they cannot be allowed to do this. I can't sell those. That's a lost sale. I did spend a little bit of time, trying to bend them, but they're disgusting. And the person who did it is a disgusting human as well. And can I show you the picture? I'll show you the picture, but I'll remove her name and I'll put it right here or here or here. I don't know. It'll go somewhere, but I'll show you. Yeah, and if you look at her picture, you're like, oh, well, she looks so nice. Well, she's a thief. She's an absolute thief, and if she's done this, she's done it before. So I really hope that eBay does take a stance. I did ask eBay to recant my half, and I wanted a full refund. I don't know whether they can or will do that, but I asked for it, because people, we got to start standing up. We can't let these people just do what they want to do. And when eBay is kind of easy on the buyers, and they give them a little slap for doing this, but God forbid we do something, it's like literal, well, your seller fees are going to be more, and we're going to charge you more, and here's your negative feedback that we're never going to remove. I don't know. So I've stood up. This is the second time recently. I got a pair of pants back that were disgusting. They had something on them, and I threw them out. I won that case. I got my money back, and I threw those pants out because I don't know what that crap was on there. Ugh, no. So stand up for your rights. So that's what this Friday is about. Standing up for your rights, standing up for what is right. And yeah, here she is. You guys have a great day. Bye. Okay, everybody wants the cancer update. Well, when you get this, I will have already received round 2. Today is early, and I just kind of wanted to get these videos done because you just don't know what's going to happen. I've been busy doing stuff around the house and everything. Had my birthday yesterday, and yes, I ate cake. We were outside in 93-degree weather because I didn't want to be stuffed indoors with so many people, and it was a lot of fun. And the kids had a lot of fun. The cake kind of melted, but I still got to eat my cake. I got a bazillion well wishes from a ton of people, and some lovely gifts from some even more lovely people. Linda, thank you again. And this has just opened up a huge door. I have talked to a former sister-in-law, and we got to just share some things together. And you know, it's so funny because I get along with my ex-husband and most of his family, and it's just so interesting. You know, people are like, you should hate them, or what? You talk to them? Yeah, I talk to them. You know, it's so complicated. I can't even get into it. It's just beyond unreal. But anyway, I'm doing well right now, as you can tell. No nausea. I just ate. You know, they said this would happen. It's the chemo joke of the day. By the time you go to your next cycle, you're feeling good again. And I'm okay with that. So we will see. We will see what happens. We will see how well it goes. It's supposed to be cumulative, which means each time I go is worse. But you know what the one thing is? By the time July is over, I will be done with Red Devil. I only have, at Friday, I'll have only 2 more. And so if I can get to the end of July, and then August, I start weekly 12 weeks of Taxol. And I've heard that could either go better or go worse, and we're just gonna wait and see. I am healthy. I try to stay healthy. My eating has dropped off. I love carbs right now. I'm not doing enough protein. I did buy a protein shake that is not top of the line, but it is something that I can sip and stomach on. Stomach and sip on, however that goes. But I do appreciate everybody. eBay selling has gone very well. There's my mail person now. She has been the bomb, taking all my packages that I shove into the mailbox. And as much complaining as I have done about them, they have really picked up the pace for me and allowed me to be able to put so much out and not have to go to the post office. Because the first 4 days of chemo, I am so medicated, I don't want to drive. I tried, it's not good. After that, you're okay. But that stuff they put in you, you know, it's kind of cruel. It's like they give you so much meds because you're not going to get sick there. So that's it. I'm doing pretty good. I had a really, really bad reaction to the Neulasta, my own fault. I stopped taking the Claritin. If you want a full understanding of Neulasta and Claritin, just ask, and I'll do a video on it. But anyway, I stopped taking it, and the bone pain was literally almost unbearable. When I bent down, I almost would pass out. I have never felt such pain in my life. It was awful. Ugh, it was really bad. So I immediately took Claritin that day, and I have taken it every day since, and I will take it every day until the end of July, when I don't think I have to take Neulasta anymore. Well, I'll have to take it a couple weeks after that, because I'll take my last Neulasta shot. Let's just look and see. Maybe I'm wrong. Hold on. I might be wrong here. No, I'm not. So on the 1st, the 15th, and the 29th are my shots. And then the 30th will be my Neulasta. And then I don't know if I get a break in between or if I just go right into Taxol. I'm going to ask that, find out, more questions asked. That's it. There's nowhere around it. You got to go through it. So I thank you guys for your prayers and your support and your comments and your love and everything else. I am deeply, deeply humbled by outpouring of love. You know, sometimes you go through your entire life and you just never feel that kind of love. And unfortunately, it took cancer for me to feel it. But anyway, thank you. Cancer tears, they don't last long. All right, guys, you guys have a great day and leave me some comments. Give me something to do. Talk to you later. Bye.